ಹಲೋ ಎವ್ರಿವನ್, ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟು ಮೈ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನಲ್. ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಂಜಲಿ ಬಲರಾಮ್. ಇದು AIBದು 17 ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು 2023. ಇದೇ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ದು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 1, ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 2, ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 3 ನೀವೇನಾದರೂ ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅಂದರೆ ಹೋಗಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಬನ್ನಿ. ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 1ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್, IPC ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ CRPC ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಕವರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 2 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ CRPCದು ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ CPC ಎವಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ADR ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಕವರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದು ಹಿಂದೂ ಮ್ಯಾರೇಜ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟ್, ಮುಸ್ಲಿಂ ಮ್ಯಾರೇಜ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟ್, PAL, ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಲಾ, ಕಂಪನಿ ಲಾ, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 3ಯಲ್ಲೂ ಕವರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇದು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 4, ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟು ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ದು. 76th ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬಂದು, ದ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಯೂನಿಯನ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ A 2, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ B 3, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ C 5 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ D 7. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ D 7. ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ 4 ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಯೂನಿಯನ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟ್ 1926 ಡೀಲ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ದಿ ಮೋಡ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್. ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ 7 ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಯೂನಿಯನ್ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್, the text of the certified standing orders shall be prominently posted by the employer in dash and in the language understood by the majority of his workmen. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ A ಹಿಂದಿ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ B ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ C ದೇವನಾಗರಿ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ D ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫೈಡ್ ಇನ್ 8th ಶೆಡ್ಯೂಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ B ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ 9 ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ 1949 deals with the posting of standard orders. According to that, the prominently posted by the employer in English and in the language understood by the majority of his workmen. Next question, a person who has ultimate control over the affairs of the factory under Factories Act 1948 is called as dash. Option A occupier, option B managing director, option C chairman, option D manager. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ A occupier. Section 2 clause N of the Factories Act defines the term occupier. Occupier of a factory means a person who has ultimate control over the affairs of the factories. Next question, if the factory employs more than 1,000 workers, they should appointed qualified dash to carry out the prescribed duties. Option A safety officer, option B welfare officer, option C development officer, option D none of these. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ A ಸೇಫ್ಟಿ ಆಫೀಸರ್. ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ 40B of the Factories Act deals with the provision for safety officer. It states that in general conditions a safety officer should be employed where 1,000 or more workers are employed. Next question, suppose road accident occurs. When being an advocate, what is the correct way approaching the situation? Option A FIR, petition, summon to insurance company. Option B petition, FIR, summons to insurance company. Option C summon to insurance company, petition and then FIR. Option D FIR, summons to insurance company and then petition. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ A FIR, ಪಿಟಿಷನ್, ಸಮ್ಮನ್ಸ್ ಟು ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ಕಂಪನಿ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ರೋಡ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆದರೆ ಫಸ್ಟು FIRನ ಫೈಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ದೆನ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪಿಟಿಷನ್ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು ಅಂಡರ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ 166 ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಮೋಟಾರ್ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟ್ 1988 ಬಿಫೋರ್ ದ ಅಪ್ರೋಪ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮೋಟಾರ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ಲೈಮ್ ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯುನಲ್, and then make insurance company as one of the defendant to the petition, then send summons to insurance company. Next question, Gloucester Grammar School case is a landmark case based on which of the following maxim? Option A damen sign injuria, option B injuria sign damen, option C violent non-fit injuria, option D audi altrum partum. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ A damen sign injuria. It means where there is a damage caused without causing any legal injury. Next question, the National Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission under Consumer Protection Act 2019 shall have the jurisdiction to complaints where the value of the goods or services paid as considered exceeds option A 1 crore, option B 10 crores, option C 50 crores, option D 100 crores. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ B 10 crores. According to Section 58 Clause 1A of Consumer Protection Act 2019, the National Commission shall have jurisdiction to entertain complaints where the value of the goods and services paid as consideration exceeds rupees 10 crore. Next question, under Section 41 of Consumer Protection Act 2019, an appeal from the order of District Commission lies to dash. Option A, State Commission. Option B, Consumer Tribunal. Option C, National Commission. Option D, High Court. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ, ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಕಮಿಷನ್. Section 140 of the Consumer Protection Act 2019 states that any person aggrieved by an order made by the district commission, it can go to the appeal to the state commission. Next question. For an individual to be deemed to be residents in India in any previous year, one of the condition is option A, if he is in India for a period of 182 days or more during the previous year. Option B, if he is in India for a period of 180 days or more during the previous year. Option C, if he is in India for a period of 181 days or more during the previous year. Option D, if he is in India for a period 360 days or more during the previous year. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ, if he is in India for a period of 182 days or more during the previous year. According to Section 6 of the Income Tax Act 1961, an individual is said to be a resident in tax year if he is physically present in India for a period of 182 days or more in the tax year. Next question. Mr. Kapoor purchased a residential house in January 2021 for 80 lakhs. He sold the house in April 2022 for 94 lakh. In this case, the gain of 14 lakh arising on account of sale of residential house will be charged to tax under which of the following head? Option A, income from capital gains. Option B, income from house property. Option C, income from profits and gains from business or profession. Option D, income from the other sources. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ, ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಗೇನ್ಸ್. ಎನಿ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಆರ್ ಗೇನ್ ಅರೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ held as investment are chargeable to tax under the head of capital gains. Next question. The primary GST slabs for any regular taxpayers are presently pegged at option A 0%, 5%, 12%, 18%, 26%. Option B 0%, 6%, 12%, 18%, 28%. Option C 0%, 5%, 12%, 18%, 28%. Option D 0%, 5%, 12%, 16%, 28%. देखिए option C 0%, 5%, 12%, 18% and 28% is the answer. Next question. B. The proprietor of a newspaper publishes at A's request a libel upon C in the paper, and A agrees to indemnify B against the consequences of the publication and all costs and damages of any action in respect thereof. B is sued by C and has to pay damages and also incurs expenses, decides in the light of the section 224 of the Indian Contract Act 1872. Option A is not liable to B upon indemnity. Option B, A is liable to B upon indemnity. Option C, A is not liable to C upon indemnity. Option D, none of these. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ, is not liable to B upon indemnity. According to section 224 of Indian Contract Act, which provides for non-liability of employer of an agent to do a criminal act. Next question. A person whom the agent names to act for the principal of the business of agency under the express or implied authority to name is called dash. Option A, sub-agent. Option B, substitute agent. Option C, agent. Option D, procured agent. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ, ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಏಜೆಂಟ್. Section 194 of the Indian Contract Act 1872 defines substitute agent as the person nominated by the original agent with the knowledge and consent of the principal to work in the business of the agency for some particular part of the business. Next question. A dash injunction can only be granted by the degree made at the hearing and upon the merits of the suit. The defendant is thereby perpetually enjoined from the assertion of a right or from the commission of the act which could be contrary to the rights of the plaintiff. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಟೆಂಪ್ರವರಿ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಪರ್ಪೆಕ್ಚುಯಲ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಬೋತ್ ಟೆಂಪ್ರವರಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪರ್ಪೆಕ್ಚುಯಲ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ನನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಪರ್ಪೆಕ್ಚುಯಲ್. As per the section 37 clause 2 of the Specific Relief Act 1963, a perpetual injunction can only be granted by the decree made at the hearing and upon the merits of the suit. Next question. According to section 5 of Specific Relief Act 1963, a person entitled to the possession of specific immobile property may recover it in the manner provided in dash. Option A, the Specific Relief Act 1963. Option B, the Code of Civil Procedure 1908. Option C, the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973. Option D, the Transfer of Property Act 1882. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ದ ಕೋಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ 1908. Section 5 of the Specific Relief Act 1963 deals with the provision relating to recovery of specific movable property. It specifically provides that a person entitled to the possession of specific immobile property may recover it in the manner provided by the Code of Civil Procedure 1908. Next question. Where the mortgagor delivers possession of the mortgaged property to the mortgagee and authorizes him to retain such possession until payment of the mortgage money and to receive the rents and profits accruing from the property in lieu of interest or in payment of the mortgage money. The transaction is called dash mortgage. Option A conditional, option B English, option C simple, option C usufructuary. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ usufructuary mortgage. Usufructuary mortgage is dealt under section 48D of the Transfer of Property Act 1882. Next question. Which of the following is or are correct with respect to declaratory decrees under Specific Relief Act 1963? Option A, Section 34 of the said act deals with it. Option B, it is declaratory in nature. Option C, both Section 34 of the said act deals with it and it is declaratory in nature. Option D, none of this. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ both section 34 of the said act deals with it and it is a declaratory in nature, because section 34 of Specific Relief Act deals with the provision relating to decreations of court as declaration of right or status. Next question. In which of the following cases it was decided that a contract with minor is void? Option A, Charlie versus Carbolic Smokes Ball Company. Option B, Chinnai versus Ramaya. Option C, Mohari Baby versus Darmodar Das Ghosh. Option D, Harvey versus Fassi. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಮೊಹರಿ ಬೇಬೆ ವರ್ಸಸ್ ದಾಮೋದರ್ ಗೋಡ್ಸೆ. Next question. Which of the following is not a negotiable instrument as defined under the Negotiable Instrument Act 1881? Option A, promissory note. Option B, bill of exchange. Option C, check. Option D, billing receipt. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಬಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ರೆಸಿಪ್ಟ್, because according to section 13 of Negotiable Instrument Act, promissory note, bill of exchange, check ಅದು ಮೂರೂನು negotiable instrument. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ billing receipt is not a negotiable instrument. Next question. Specified person under right to fair compensation and transparency in land acquisition, rehabilitation and resettlement act 2013 means any person other than dash. Option A, appropriate government. Option B, government company. Option C, association of person or trust or society wholly or partially aided by the appropriate government or controlled by the appropriate government. Option D, all of these. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಪ್ರೋಪ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕಂಪನಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಆರ್ ಟ್ರಸ್ಟ್ society wholly or partially aided by the appropriate government. Next question. Who shall be the Register of Trademarks for the purpose of Trademarks Act 1999? Option A, Controller General of Patents, Designs and Trademarks. Option B, Controller General of Copyrights, Designs and Trademarks. Option C, Director General of Patents, Designs and Trademark. Option D, Director General of Copyright, Designs and Trademark. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ Controller General of Patents, Designs and Trademark. According to Section 3 Clause 1 of the Trademarks Act 1999, the central government may be notification in the Office Gazette appointed a person to be known as the Controller General of Patents, Designs and Trademarks, who shall be the Register of Trademarks for the purpose of this Act. Next question. Which one of the following is not a types of IPR? Option A, copyright. Option B, patents. Option C, designs. Option D, historical indications. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ historical indications, because copyright, patents, designs are the types of IPR. ಹೋಪ್ ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ. ಇದೇ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ದು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 1, ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 2, ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 3 ಇದೆ. ಹೋಗಿ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 1ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್, IPC ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ CRPC ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 2ಅಲ್ಲಿ CPC, ಎವಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್, ADR ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 3ಯಲ್ಲಿ PAL, ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಲಾ, ಹಿಂದೂ ಮ್ಯಾರೇಜ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್, ಮುಸ್ಲಿಂ ಮ್ಯಾರೇಜ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್, ಇನ್ನು ಅದರ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಹೋಗಿ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೀವು ಇನ್ನೂ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅಂದರೆ. ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆದರೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಯಾರು AIB ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತು, ಏನಾದರೂ ಸಜೆಷನ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.